Hello everyone, this is Kat Snevens and welcome to last week's news today. Let's get right into it, shall we? Never fear, Intrepid is still recruiting. They're also still looking for feedback on the event system. If you have any thoughts to share, please go check the thread out. We'll provide links in the description below. Don't forget the cosmetic skin add-ons have changed in the store. The Accord of Autumn set will be available until November 9th. The next community office hours discussion has been set. It'll be held on October 19th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. A few of the topics are as follows. 8-person content, what responsibilities should Rangers have? What does and doesn't feel good about Rangers in PvP situations? In a class fantasy, what makes a Ranger feel like a Ranger to you? So if a Ranger interests y'all, definitely try and stop by and chat with everyone. You can convert the time to your local time via the link in the forum post or by clicking on the events tab in Discord. Now so that we can move on to the meat of the meal this week, here are the rest of the tweets, which are the standard ones we are used to seeing, so check them out if you haven't had a chance to yet. And on to Fan Art Friday, and Z, that is so cute. Your art room must be full of so many AOC treasures now. Such great work. An Ask Me Anything was held on Friday in which the top 20 upvoted comments on the Reddit post were asked to Steven. If you haven't seen it, it is worth a watch. For now, we will share with you some of our favorite highlights. The most upvoted question was, since AOC relies heavily on players, do you have a plan for servers with low population? Server merges are planned to be conducted within respective regions. Thus, a European server would be merged into other European servers. There's various factors that go into planning a server merge. Currently, our plan is to have a weaker server merged into the stronger server. Players from the weaker server would be offered name changes. Regarding properties and land ownership, the weaker server would have their land ownership reset. Alternatively, both the weaker server and the stronger server would have their land ownership reset. This is something we're relying on player feedback to decide on what's the right decision to go with. I'm not sure about this. Perhaps try to merge servers that have cities in different areas to try and let everyone keep their properties? What do you think? How many abilities will be made or are planned to be made for each archetype? It depends on the archetype. Some have more active abilities than passives compared to others. It also depends on your class combination. However, on average, each archetype will have 35 to 40 abilities. The player will not be able to spec into all these abilities due to limited skill points, requiring them to pick and choose how they build their class. We don't want to have obsolete or unutilized abilities like some other games. To go along with that, how many active skills on the hotbar? Roughly 15 to 20, which sounds great to me. Not too crazy where I have to have 8 hotbars to do anything, and not too little where it could get stale. Can we expect to get any pre-alpha 2 spot tests this year or early next year, and will they be under NDA? We've already been having spot tests internally, but over the course of the next several months, we do plan to do some NDA spot testing for the testers. Once the dates have been locked in, you will be receiving emails if you have access to those respective tests. And we get a concrete list of professions and which artisan classes they belong to. Gathering, mining, lumbering, herbalism, fishing, and hunting. Processing, metalworking, stonemason, smithing, weaving, tanning, lumber milling, farming, animal husbandry, yes, alchemy, cooking, crafting, weapon, carpentry, arcane engineering, armor smithing, leatherworking, tailoring, jewel cutting, and scribing. If a node gets destroyed in a siege or atrophies, will it leave behind any evidence of its existence? When a node gets destroyed, there's a period of time when the node exists in a ruined state. During that ruined state, the node's footprint becomes ruins with treasure inside of it. The treasures are decided based on the various things that had contributed to the node during its existence, such as trade or upgrades. A node which has turned into ruins is an open PvP ground. It takes time to dig up the treasures, and during this time, other players can kill you and take the treasures, or you can kill them. Will there be any castle sieges in the ocean coastal nodes where ships can be involved? Yes, there are specific castles and some nodes that are within range of ships. On the node front, the ships won't be involved. However, some nodes will have harbors which have objectives during a siege that ships can be involved in. From a castle-based perspective, there is one castle that can be attacked via ships. And that one castle was teased in Discord by Steven on Saturday, which is definitely that island in the Umbral Sea south of Drakath Bar. We will be seeing some of the classes. Cleric was specifically mentioned a couple times before Alpha 2, so it does sound like we will see an updated Cleric in the next couple months. Maybe for Halloween? Either way, I can't wait to see all of them, especially Summoner. And finally, Steven gave us a little update on the siege declaration periods. Once the siege scroll is brought to the node and activated, the declaration period begins and a countdown is initiated for players in the region to see. Village is 3 days, town is 4 days, city is 5 days, metropolis is 6 days. If the node survives, there will be a cooldown period of 10 times each of those, like the village would be safe for 30 days, the town for 40, and so on and so forth. Now, there was a whole bunch of other cool information from the Ask Me Anything. Ash's post has a transcript up, which is super. We'll provide a link for you. We highly recommend you check it out if you can't manage to watch the live stream. Steven also said they will be looking to do more Ask Me Anything chats in the future, especially after Alpha 2 starts. And we also got the Extra Life date. For those that don't know what that is, it's a 24 hours charity live stream event. It will be on November 5th. Once we have more information on the event, we will let you know in the community tab. That's the big stuff that we thought was awesome. What did you all think, and what classes are you looking forward to seeing in action? Now I'm out of here and hope to see you all real soon.